Why the 90s gaming sleepovers were the best nights of our lives. If you grew up in the 90s, you know that there was one type of night more exciting than any birthday party or school event. The gaming sleepover. It wasn't just about staying up late. It was about games, friends, pizza, and the freedom of the night, where parents let you play until you fall asleep with the controller in your hands while the house was quiet, just at the streets outside. Long-lasting friendships were made on these nights. This was where great memories were made, which we still remember even today. In this video, I would like to take you back to this magical time. So let's rewind and relive what made gaming sleepovers in the 90s the ultimate experience. Do you remember the anticipation and the excitement what we had when we knew that the gaming sleepover will happen? We started to make our plans immediately. What games we will play, what movies we would watch, and what snacks we should have. I think these feelings what we had as a kid is truly unique. As an adult, it is different. You rarely feel this kind of excitement anymore. But there was a big challenge to overcome before it can happen. You had to convince your parents to say yes. But once you got the green light, it was on. The real excitement started the moment school ended on a Friday. You'd rush home, grab your sleeping bag, pack your favorite stuff, maybe your own console or cartridges. You double check that you have all the necessary cables as well, as you don't want to go back home because you forgot an important cable. The anticipation was fantastic. You weren't just going to hang out with your friends, you were going to game until the sun came up. Or until you passed out trying to beat the level. Once you arrived to your friend's house, everybody was there already. They were waiting for you and the preparation for the night could begin. The setup was sacred. You pushed the couch aside, rolled out the sleeping bags, plugged in consoles, and fought for the best view of the screen. Someone brought a multi-tap, someone else brought snacks. And don't forget the stack of game cartridges or discs. This was your playlist for the night. The old CRT TV might have been small, and it had a mono speaker, but it didn't matter. In that moment, your friend's room was the center of the universe. What about the heated discussion which game you guys should play first? Let's play a quick F-Zero. No, that's lame, we should continue Resident Evil on the PlayStation. And there was always an okay, fine agreement. And the games? Oh man, the games were legendary. 4-player split-screen GoldenEye, endless races in Mario Kart, intense tournaments in Street Fighter 2 or Mortal Kombat, hours of chaos in Bomberman or Twisted Metal. You'd swap between players, argue over rules, and sometimes pull off the most epic comeback ever witnessed, followed by screams so loud you risk waking the whole house. But we never really reached the test, we don't want to upset the parents and risking no more sleepovers. Which games were your favorite on these sleepovers? Let everyone know in the comments below. There was a vibe to these nights you just can't really recreate. I still remember and still can feel it even nowadays. Maybe it was the low hum of the CRT TV, the way your eyes burn from not blinking during a boss fight, or the sugary high from too many sodas and snacks. Between or while gaming, you talk about life, school, girls, weird dreams, cheat codes, and rumors about secret game endings. And always you say, okay, one more game. But eventually the struggle began. Eyelids heavy, speech slurring, one of your friends would knock out mid-round. I remember this happened with one of my friends holding a SNES controller while we were playing Mario Kart and he passed out. We noticed it because he was sliding out from the track. The bravest of you would try to stay up all night, swearing that you could make it, but it never happened. Eventually, we made our way into the sleeping bags and quietly continued the conversation while the room was dark. A truly magical time, folks. I still can feel the vibe being a 12-year-old boy and talk about the things which were important for us at that time. The world outside was going on its way, crises, wars, financial relationship problems, but we were sheltered from all of this in that cozy room, having a time which we not realized that will never happen once we grow up. And the morning came. The room was a mess, the air was stale, smelled like leftover pizza and snacks. Someone's mom was already cooking breakfast, but you didn't care. You were still half asleep, but also fully alive, because you had just survived the best night ever. Of course the sleeping bag was not too comfortable, but nobody cared. You would talk about this great night for days at school, who got the most wins, who raged the hardest, who fell asleep first. The stories became a legend. And these stories were some of the most unforgettable moments of our childhood. In a world without smartphones or online lobbies, we had each other, side by side, sharing controllers and making memories we carry for the rest of our lives. Once I read a quote which goes something like this: "At some point in your childhood, you and your friends went outside to play together for the last time and nobody knew it." This hit me hard if I think about how strongly it applies for a lot of things in our lives. We take things for granted, that we can experience them as long as we want, but in reality, we never know when something will be the last time because something will happen for change. I'm going to say a cliche, but we must enjoy things while they are happening, as we don't know how long we can enjoy them. As I'm getting older, these memories about gaming sleepovers are getting more and more faded, but I still feel the excitement and fun we had in those days. I hope that you enjoyed this video and this little time travel back to our childhood. I would appreciate if you'd share your memories in the comment section. If you love retro content and you're not a member of our community, join us by subscribing. Also, the YouTube algorithm found some videos for you which you might enjoy. Check them out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next Backlog Quest video.